Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. How important is social media for my private practice? So before I answer that, I'd like to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. They are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it's clear why Therapy Notes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And now for all you prescribers out there, Therapy Notes is proudly introducing ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, Therapy Notes makes the transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. So, how important is social media in your private practice? It's not, truly. It is one of very many options that you can choose. And maybe I'm reading into this, but it's likely you're asking this because you're not excited about using social media. Otherwise, it might have been phrased something like, what's the best way for me to use social media for my practice? Now, what's interesting is that I have a couple dozen students who have really big followings on social media. And some of those had their followings when they joined one of our programs. But even with thousands and thousands of people following, sometimes hundreds of thousands of people following, they weren't converting followers into clients. They just had a lot of people who liked their stuff. And what we did for those folks is a simple copy and paste at the end of posts that let people know that they have a few spots open and invite people that are in the state or states that they're licensed to get in touch with them if they want to schedule an appointment. That simple thing worked so well, it's actually kind of scary. Because they were so afraid to put it there. And then when they did, it absolutely worked. They also had luck doing stories every now and then about the work that they do with a link to their practice website. Some of our students got huge followings after joining. We talk about how to gain social media followers, how to create all the things that you need to create in order to have huge followings. And not even huge followings, because you can get a lot of clients with social with fairly small followings if you're using it right. The vast majority of therapists actually have really few followers. And often that's because their social doesn't really speak to their ideal clients. These are the ones that are not bringing in clients through social. Throwing quotes up there and sporadically posting whatever doesn't usually yield the results that you're looking for. What my students have done is they've gotten very specific about who they serve, and they unabashedly speak only to them. And then they take a stand on the issues that their ideal clients care about. And they are really consistent with their posting schedules. It's not posting whatever, whenever. They have a strategy. Now, if all of that sounds fun, definitely consider social. If that doesn't, then know that you can have a really, really successful practice without any sort of social media, anything. And you're going to get full if the marketing strategies you choose are done effectively. The vast majority of full therapists don't even mess with social. So you don't have to worry about that. It feels like a lot of work and it takes a lot more time compared to a lot of other strategies that work. But if you love the creative and the community sides of social, then it can be a really great option. I hope that helps. I am always advising people to choose the marketing strategies you'll enjoy and ditch the rest. There is no magic bullet that works for everyone. The only things that work are consistently doing best practices for whatever strategies you choose. We teach each of those strategies, how to do them, how to be consistent with them in the Abundance Party. The fee for the party is less than you make in one session, yet it gives you everything you need to have a full, wildly successful practice. Right now, you can join for even less. You can use coupon code ASK for 40% off your first month. If you have questions for Ask Allison, hit that link and ask me. I would love to answer.